Mrs. Oliver here. I'm going to go over your story in your hardback book for this week, which is called Where the Mountain Meets the Moon, and you can find that on page 119 in your hardback book. This story takes place in a different culture, so we will have some unusual names and places. We also have some text features that let me know the genre of this story is a fairy tale. Often in fairy tales, we may have magic or things that are not really alive come alive. We may have some figurative language or characters that travel on a journey or a quest. We are going to be introduced to a character going on a journey, and throughout the story, the author uses a lot of figurative language to really paint a mental picture. And that will be useful to you when you get to your TDA. So as you go through the Google Slides, you will read each one to slide number 13 to complete your story. And then we're asking you to apply some of the knowledge from your story to the assignment called Unit 2, Week 2, TDA. And this is a short Google form which has you analyze a prompt and decide how you would respond to it if you were doing an evidence chart. So question number 1 is going to ask you to read the prompt and find 2 elements. So you'll use these check boxes to choose the 2 elements that you think the prompt is asking for. The next 3 questions are going to provide you with a piece of evidence, and then you are telling me what the next part of the chart would be, which would be your inference. We often use sentence starters like this means or this shows, and the choices that I have provided for you all are good. They all make sense. So what's challenging about this assignment is we're looking for you to choose the best answer. Remember that you want to connect the 2 elements. So we want to be very specific and make sure that we are connecting those ideas when we take the evidence to the inference side. So I'm going to do question number 2 with you. It says, read the following evidence and choose the best inference to explain the evidence. On page 121, the author states, "Of course, Min Ling said, and excitement bubbled inside of her." So we have some figurative language here. Excitement bubbled inside of her. I know that doesn't really mean that she has bubbles in her stomach. It means that this feeling of excitement is growing and growing within her because she has received a clue that will help her on her journey. Let's look at our choices. This shows Min Ling sees bubbles showing her that way. Okay, that doesn't really make sense at all. I'm going to eliminate that choice. This means we learn Min Ling is excited because she found a clue to continue her journey. Well, that makes sense to me. We're saying she's excited. I'm telling you why I think she's excited, and that continues through the story. I like that answer. Option 3, this shows Min Lee has an upset stomach. Well, if you did have bubbles in your stomach or butterflies in your stomach, sometimes you can feel anxious. Do I think that this connects to my elements? No. The last one, this means Min Ling is excited. Again, I think that is true. This is very, very similar to our evidence, and it's not really adding more thought or more elaboration to our TDA, so I would eliminate this. I think the best choice is option 2 because it connects back to the elements that we're using and adds more explanation of the evidence that was chosen. You will continue on questions 3 and 4 and then submit to your teacher. Have a great day.